Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous My Adventures series. What we're doing at the moment is kind of a mini series. We're going to each one of the stations, both planetary and orbital, and letting you see those stations and just looking at their services. We have just finished up here at M. Gorbachev, and be sure to watch that video. I go into more detail about the services at Mars High. There's two videos. There's the main video and one for the shipyard because I forgot and had to go back and do that one. So it's an addendum. So there's two Mars High videos that you should watch to give you details about the services. And before we find out what station we're going to, scroll down to the right, just under the video, and there's a subscribe button. Many people think that to subscribe to someone's channel it costs money. The premium version can, but not the regular version. It's free. And then my channel name, GFM_RDG, you'll see it at the left under the video. Click on that, go to the playlist Elite Dangerous My Adventures, and click the play all and watch as much of it as you can. So those two things will help me. And those of you that have subscribed, I thank you very much. It means a lot to me that you would subscribe to my channel. And I hope I get enough subscriptions that I can keep this going forever, making videos of simulation type games. Like right now I'm doing Elite Dangerous and Ultimate Fishing Simulator. So if you'd watch both of those, would definitely appreciate it. Okay. Sis left. Okay, well, we visited those top ones. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So we're going to Durrance Camp. It's a planetary port, safe harbor, series of services for docking access. It's ruled by the Soul Workers Party. It's a colony, and right now I'm cordial with them, and they have appropriate landing pads for my type of ship. So we click on that, and that's where we'll go. Sis left. I have to close that or it interferes with my controls and everything, but it's just nice that those panels don't get in the way when you face that direction. So I just have to get used to it.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints retracted. Clear for departure.
Yeah, I was inside the station one time, in a station one time, waiting for my cue to leave, and there became a stalemate of incoming and outgoing traffic, and I let that leave station time that's above the sensor run out. Don't let it do that. When it gets under a minute, exit to the main menu and come back. That's the best thing you can do. Wondering if the security forces were going to fire on somebody the way they were acting. It's 2,510 light seconds to Durrance camp. It's a Planetary. We're waiting for clearance so we can leave. Durrance camp is on Ganymede. I have a video on Ganymede where we landed and ran around the planet and surface mined and found strange things, and you might check that one out too.
Way ahead is clear. Stay safe, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
The temperature was 39%. I had gone over 100 to make sure the speeding went away.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And I do not use Super Cruise Assist on planetary destinations. Planetary stations or landing on the planet, that's usually when I do not use Super Cruise Assist. Shouldn't take us too long to get there. As soon as the speed gets up, we're over 2 times the speed of light right now. And that time figure below the distance is coming down fast. When it gets to about 1, we'll start to pull back on the throttle a little bit. Or if it does, it's starting to pull back. Again, we don't have to worry about where the sun's pointing because we're going to a station, so wherever it's at, if it's in the dark or if it's in the light, that's where we're going. And based on the orange circle, kind of get an idea of where it's going to be located. So it'll be on the bottom side for where we're oriented. If it goes to a dash line, it's on the other side. And the grid is because the planet has been scanned with a surface scanner. Ganymede. I like to get a slope set for it. It's blue. You can land on it. Like I said earlier, we have. And we have a video where we landed on Ganymede. Line up with my on-screen gauges. This night, because we're probably going to have it. And it will show us night vision as we get closer. If it gets down under 30, we'll probably break out. It's going to break out for us. We go into a glide slope. And we'll break out of it by pulling up. If it gets down under 15, it's pulling out for us. Sys left. Sys left.
Landing authorized. Vectoring for approach to landing pad 10. Automated docking assist is now in progress.
And this is Durrance Camp.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
And I don't go into as much detail on each of the stations as I did with Mars High. So go to Mars High,
Locked down.
look at the details, and I kind of scan over their services here. Do go to Advanced Maintenance. Make sure my ship's in tip-top shape. Commodities market. They're just you can only buy, so they're selling hydrogen fuel and bio-waste, that's all. So you can buy the bio-waste cheaper than the galactic average. And I would think the hydrogen fuel would be more than 10 credits for the galactic average. So selling, see those. And there's websites like anera.cz where, and there's others too, that tell you the prices, the current prices around the game of where to buy things and where to sell things. The missions boards. Go up to the top. You can do legal, illegal, combat, transport, or aid. I usually do transport myself. Of course, you can do whatever you wish. And you can show the reward choices. I usually take credits, but you can take credits, materials, commodities, reputation, influence. Or you can just select all on both and just look at all of them. Available missions. These are combat missions. They don't have any non-combat missions. If you raise your reputation with them by doing missions, you can get other missions. The controlling faction. Donating can cause them to give you low number of units missions, but at a decent price. So you they'll give you 2 units of something for 3, 4, 500,000 credits, and you can put quite a few of those on most ships. The Python that I fly, when I deck it out for cargo, I get 280 cargo units, and my cutter has 720. So at 2 and 3, you could carry it quite a bit. So you just kind of get an idea. There's a lot of assassinations and disabling and stuff like that, but there's also other cargo that you can transport. So get an idea there. Passenger lounge, you have to have passenger modules on your ship. So you go to outfitting or find a station that has the passenger lodging and stuff for your ship. Contacts. Sometimes you have material traders, You got technology specialists, all this other types. This is where you cash in your claims, you pay your fines, bounty or bonds where you buy war bonds and combat bonds. Black market if you have illegal cargo. I don't carry illegal cargo, so that wouldn't affect me, but it might affect you. Occupied escape pods, personal effects. We saw some of those on some of these surrounding planets. So you would need that. Remote workshop is for the engineers. You'll see some of mine. These are pinned. Module upgrades. So you go to the engineer and you pin their blueprints, and then you can upgrade them remotely. Outfitting is where you can modify your ship. Let's say I wanted to exchange my fuel scoop and 6G planetary vehicles for cargo. Now they only carry class 1 cargo racks, which only allow you 2 units. So you'd want to find a station, and that Inera CZ, you can find stations closest to Sol and even within Sol that have 6 class cargo racks. And you see some of the other things, like if you want to do mining, asteroid mining, you'd get prospector limpets, refineries, you would get collection limpets, which they don't have collection limpets here, controllers. So you'd find one that did. And some information about your ship based on the weight. Because I have 4 fuel tanks, I can get a maximum of 40.65, where normally I get 44.5. Loaded the way it is right now, though, I only get 33.33, where I might get 36, 37 if I didn't have those fuel tanks. Probably mention the livery or livery, however they say it. You see the spoiler, the paint job, the writing on the ship, and in different hangars, based I guess on their lighting, the color looks different. Like right here, the color don't look as good, but on a planet is probably when it looks its best, because it's a reflective type color and paint, so it looks really good when you're out on the planet. Store modules, you'll see most of mine have the little bolt next, or a nut next to them. That's a modded piece. It comes from engineers, help you mod them, and I collect them in different class sizes, in 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s and 6s, and I'm sure there's some 7s in here, like a power distributor 7D. It's already lightweight because of the D, but it's stripped down so it's even lighter. And I even have a 8A shield generator that's modded. It's got reinforced shields on it. That would be like for the cutter, because I can't put an 8A on the Python. And the shipyard. They have 9 ships: Sidewinder, Eagle, Hauler, Adder, Viper, Diamondback Scott, Diamondback Explorer, Vulture, Fed Dropship. So that's the ships that they have. Again, go to Mars High. I explain these in far more detail, and I spend more time explaining them. I did it at one station, and then we kind of quickly go through the other stations. So until my next video and the next station, I hope you'll join me. Again, scroll down to the right and see the subscribe. Please subscribe. And I thank all of you that have subscribed. It's going to be a big help in the future It doesn't help as much at the moment, but the more subscriptions I get, the more help I get from YouTube. And to the left, you'll see my channel name. That's GFM_RDG. Click that, go down to the playlist of Elite Dangerous, My Adventures, click the Play All button right next to it, and sit back and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So until next time, thank you for coming along. Goodbye.